What's up, guys? Welcome to one of the most fun matchups you can have, Syndra versus Tristana. I need to wait until she actually kills a minion to see if she started E or if she's going to rocket jump into my face. Find out which one it is. And it's E start, so I can look for 3 damage. Dude, she's actually running bone plating. Bone plating fleet. So fortunately in this matchup, I never really have to worry about lane control because it's just always going to push towards me if she's using right clicks on the wave. So it's very, very easy to maintain wave state on your side of the screen, especially when you have a shakeout. So pretty much all we're going to do here is just wait for her to commit to right-clicking a minion since she's an ADC. Yo, Zol, thank you so much for the raid and welcome to the stream. What's going on, guys?
Raided my stream with 488
My name is Zianni,
viewers.
a Challenger 1000 LP peak player. Welcome to my stream. Hope you had some wonderful games. I'm currently recording a YouTube video for my channel. I hope you guys don't mind if I'm focusing more on commentary more than interacting with chat. But this cannon's a very good opportunity for me to all-enter because, again, it's a guaranteed interaction. But to win this matchup, we kind of just need to avoid getting W'd on because that's what guarantees the explosive charge damage. So getting hit by that slow is a really bad thing. But the good news is, it's not really going to impact the lane too much. Once Shaco decides to actually play for mid lane, the game is effectively over. So we're just going to go and be patient. But if I could get a shout out for Zol, that would be lovely. Check her out, twitch.tv/Zol. So, worst part about playing against Trist early is that she does have the ability to shove lane and then play for invades. So we gotta make sure that we are keeping tabs on where she's moving to. And once you commit your stun in an interaction like this, you can never move forward into her. Because you are guaranteeing that she can just jump straight to you. So if I want to apply pressure here, I just have to push the lane to force her to come back. Because it's the only way that you punish her for roaming, is just like force her to lose something as a result of it. But, oh yeah, she's dead. This is really good timing on that engage for us. Terrible timing on the CS though. Unfortunately, I have no way to actually shove this lane in without getting all in, so I'm just going to have to go and recall. And we'll just TP back immediately if we can. This way I can successfully crash the wave. It looks like they're all ending us, so this should be a free kill for us. I'm surprised that stun didn't connect. Looks like my teammate's getting cut off here. Turns out it's a 4 versus 2, so what I thought was free is not actually free. I don't think landing the stun would have made a difference in that scenario. Unless he one-shot her off the hail blades. But again, wave slow pushing to us. As long as we have no stun, we can't really path into her, so we're just going to be patient and wait for wave to reset. So we'll just go ahead and wait here. It's not like I need to move for my lane anymore because we've already jungled down kind of situation. Looks like she placed vision on top side of mid lane, so if we do play for mid gank, it would be bot side. Probably works. But again, completely disengage afterwards. Going for that melee is a little bit risky, but he hasn't really hit an item spike yet that's super problematic. The goal here is to play for 6 if we can. See if she's resetting. She has no TP, so if I just keep the lane frozen right here, she is going to lose 6 minions. Another option is we could have hard shoved that lane and then forced her to stay in lane, and then that way she dies. Or she stays with us, she dies. If she resets, she loses the wave anyways. I think that freezing is just more consistent play overall. But we fucked up the freeze anyways, so this is going to go and bounce back slowly. It's not a huge loss because I do eventually need to reset on like 800 gold for blasting or sork boots. Because our goal here is really just to keep the wave on our side so that she can never jump forward in fear of Shaco. And of course, it makes it easier for me to commit my stun knowing that if she engages on me, it's close to my tower. Because if she ever misses the W here, I just kind of win. Like there, if I picked up the thing, I think she just dies here. I could have reset my ball and then that way the stun would have been easier, but we're going to wait to guarantee cannon if we can. And looks like we get a free reset anyways. I'm going to go and reset and spend my money. So your Vice, what's up? I'm going to go in debt here and just pick up a Dark Seal. Because I feel like we're going to snowball out of control now. Oof! Null Mantle first item. You hate to see it, guys. If she goes Hex Drinker or Merc Treads, my damage is just dropped by like 25%. What would you do if you and a girl like each other, but she always got mad at you? You thought it was the cutest thing ever? Relationship dynamics are dependent on the party involved, so every relationship is not the same. And you should not treat them like the same. So at the end of the day, as long as you're communicating effectively and you're both happy, you're both happy. Congratulations on having a mutual crush. Anyways, the only way we die here is if we get shoved under tower. Tristan just died topside, so we're going to get like 3 plates here probably. And by 3 plates, I mean 2. And I'm just trying to play for Splinter right there. That's pretty much the main thing that you're playing around when you're playing First Strike, is just generating splinters so that you're always going to hit Q upgrade at 7. That gives you the most amount of kill pressure. Because normally you try to reset at level 5 so that way you're laning with your item spike and then you can convert it to a kill. It looks like you're dead here. We'll just go and dip out for now. Looks like this guy can't even lane into the Renekton, which is tragic. How does Splinter work on Syndra? Whenever you land 2 spells on an enemy, it'll proc the Splinter effect and give you a mana refund. And at 40, 60, 80, 100, 120 Splinters, you get an upgraded spell variant. And at 120, you max out and you just get 15% AP, which is nice. We're just going to go and flash here because we need to buy time for my team to rotate in the mid lane. I don't know if Shaco actually plans on getting or not. Okay. I think Teemo's confused because they're a singed one trick and they're struggling to play Teemo. But I'm gonna go and reset here. I've got 1.5k, so overstaying is just a waste of my time. I can TP back if he needs prio. And I think that's what we're gonna end up doing here. Looks like they're definitely confronting this. I imagine they are going to go for Dragon just because they did kill our entire bot side here. But yeah, 4v1, I am not confident in fighting that. I'm back up for now. I have a 450 gold shutdown, so dying is just not really worth getting a kill. Yeah, I personally do not enjoy playing triple AP because they just stack Merc Treads and the game becomes unplayable. But they drafted 5 squishies that have no way of actually entering our range without dying instantly, so this is a pretty fine game to play. But like if Renekton and Shaco were to run it down and we have no form of 80 damage, this game would just be unbearable if they stack magic resist. He jumps in here.
My god, he's
Yo, Fiery Green, thank you so much for the follow. If you E into her and W, we actually just kill her. I have 5 balls set up right now. She just doesn't know her damage output, it looks like. But like the worst thing about having your support play mid lane with you is that they don't actually create any space for you. They're just pulling players to your lane, and then they never actually follow up on a play, so they just sap your lane of XP and you're just fucking sitting there doing, why am I here? It happens all the time, like even in Grandmaster where your support roams mid and then they just sit there doing nothing and baiting you into making a play that you don't want to make. They just give you false confidence and then they disappoint you every single time. Oh, this is unlucky. I think Shaco's upset with Lissandra's performance, but I have so much money that I need to go spend. I'm gonna go and reset. Yeah, Syndra's a very fun champion and very strong right now. Definitely recommend it if you guys are looking for something to play in the mid lane.
My god, he's
yeah, we're just fighting for the sake of fighting at this point. I'm gonna go Rabbit on second this game, I feel like, or I can just go for Forced Void Staff. But the cool thing is they aren't building magic resist because my Zeref is 0 and 7 on a long-range champion versus Callista. What do you mean we have 9 deaths bot sided? What the fuck? What is happening? Do I roam bot lane after shoving mid lane so that we can secure a shutdown? Maybe. Am I gonna accidentally walk into 7 players? Maybe. Does Lissandra have flash and she's not using it? Maybe. That is definitely worth it, honestly. We're actually outspacing it. Fuck the Liandry's proc. If I avoided just one tiny bit of damage, we traded 700 gold for 700, but I think it's worth it for me. Definitely worth it for me. We also get mid tower off of it. I think that if you want to play League at the highest competitive level, then you have to play the game on every single role. It is not enough to understand how one role works to play at the highest competitive level. But, like, that's just a personal preference, right? You can play one role and do just fine, but you'll never truly understand, like, your full potential. I thought about TPing to the box, but it feels like a really risky play. Whoops. Should have just waited. We actually ulted last. But yeah, there's really no reason I should have led with my stun right there when I just had to get closer. Like, when you coin flip your major CC like that, you're just giving them a chance to outplay you. It wasn't worth giving the Shaco shutdown. But at this point, we have enough for Shadow Flame, so we're just going to go and reset and play for Mountain Drink. It would have been better to push this wave first, but I'm playing for tempo, because Dragon spawns really, really soon. Let's do it. If anybody face checks these bushes, they kind of just die instantly. Like, putting a ward right here just means if anybody comes to face check or clear it, I can just one-shot them over the wall. I'm actually surprised I didn't hit her with that. I'm on the way, gamers. Yeah, I'm gonna play for tier 2 bottom. At this point, like, it's fine and dandy to get kills, but if you're not actually progressing the game state by taking objectives, there's really no point. We already have a massive gold advantage, we just need to make sure we're getting objectives. Like, taking a tier 2 600, getting a kill on a fucking random player is probably worth like 150 for Teemo at this point. We should always be pushing our gold lead and using our advantage. Skirmishing for the sake of skirmishing, it's really nasty. How did I kill her with Ludens? I think I did. He doesn't know if I have W or not. Or stun, rather. I mean, I guess we can play for the re-engage. We have Seraphine. Just matters if she has cleanse or not. I just don't know why she's giving her so much space to get away. Like, if you're gonna rotate to this and not actually play for it, there's no point in you coming. This slow should get us the kill. Oh, unlucky. So yeah, I do have ults here, so I'm gonna play for the flash ult. Yeah, we just clean up here pretty easily. And we're gonna go Medjay this game. At this point, like, again, like, I'm playing against such short mid-range champions. As long as I'm positioning appropriately, there's really no way for them to access me in the backline. And we're going to skip the Rabadons. We see 1, 2, 3, 4 magic resist items, so we're going to pivot into Shadow Flame Void Staff now for maximum penetration. Win behind, would you rather skirmish or play for towers and cross-map objectives? Depends on your team comp, bro. Makes no sense to say it one or the other when there's no context. Like, overloading a lane is one of the easiest ways to get an advantage. Fighting with a numerical advantage is the definition of overloading in this case. Hopefully I don't face check anybody loaded here. Oh. But like, if you don't have a winning side lane, how do you cross map? Like, if it's a Cassante top, you cannot 2v1 that even if you cross map. Okay, that's brutal. Oh, that's brutal. I would like to get these kills just because I have Medjay's, but... At this point, we just need to make sure we avoid death. I'll gladly teleport back if that means I am not losing my Medjay stacks or a 700 gold shutdown. You guys, we win this. You realize that, right? Surprised we just walk away there. Sometimes people are just not on the same page, and even if a good play is correct, it just becomes wrong. Them aren't playing it. Oh, they surrendered. Hey guys, if you liked the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and have a lovely day. Goodbye.